It's when I start shaking that you're gonna be like,
oh,
let's go.
We started.
We started?
I think so.
We didn't pause it this time?
We're gonna pause it this time. That's right.
Hey, sit down. Sit. Sit.
Nope, it's recording. Those numbers are definitely right.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to Drinks with Bestie and Cairo.
Hi.
You should scoot up so you can't get in between us.
Right.
Okay. Welcome for a rare Drinks with Bestie in the middle of the day. Today, our drinks, we're gonna taste test between a regular gin Gimlet and a
Lady Bridgerton.
Lady Bridgerton,
Yes.
which is a twist on a Gimlet.
Yes.
So yeah, first we're gonna try the regular Gimlet. We know that we like the Lady Bridgerton because we had it when we had a premiere, Bridgerton season 3.
Yeah.
But now we're gonna try
if
it.
no one's had a Bridgerton watch party, you have another option because there is the second part of the season coming up in a couple weeks. So highly recommend throwing yourself a Bridgerton watch party. It was a lot of fun. We had pedophores and little
You were
tarts
real full on, like,
and trifles
everything.
And drinks.
Yeah.
so
So for a Gimlet, we are doing 2 parts gin, which we over here using Empress 1908 because really it's the best brand of gin.
Yeah.
Not a sponsor, but we love it.
yeah, and Queen Charlotte wasn't, you know, an empress, but
Close.
close enough.
So 2 parts that, and then the third part, we're gonna do a half an ounce of simple syrup,
Just
What?
basic simple syrup.
regular simple syrup.
Okay.
Can you put a lid on that? And then a half an ounce of lime juice.
Ooh.
Which,
Limey,
you know, you
limey.
could buy a real lime and juice it. That's what I did for our party. But today we're just using what we have in the house, which is pre-made 100% lime juice from Kroger.
Kroger.
God,
Also,
we love
Kroger would
Kroger
like
brand.
to sponsor us.
Yeah, I'll talk about Kroger delivery any day.
Kacee does really like Kroger delivery.
uh,
She's been telling me to get it for like a year
I
now.
love it. Okay, so now that we have our gin, our simple syrup, and this is not the time for grub.
Sir,
We are
sit down.
going to shake, not stir.
Yeah, because this is it
Just like shaking. Shaking is more fun than stirring, anyways.
Well, does it also get it colder? Maybe.
Maybe I don't know. If anybody would like to tell us in the comments the difference between shaking and stirring,
Tell us
for
about
drinks,
the science of all this.
we would like that. And obviously, this is going to be a little bit purple because we use the Empress Gin, the purple kind.
Indigo.
Yeah, indigo. Thank you. That's the right.
That's the name of it.
Big fans.
It's got a big reputation.
Yeah. Okay, so this is our regular Gimlet.
Gimlet. Smells gimlet-y.
I like it. It's. I don't know. It's like it's so cold and.
I'm not gonna lie. I've had this in bars before, and I'm
Yeah.
not sure if I called it a gimlet.
What else did you call it?
Whatever I said, can I get that?
I'm sure that people use gin and lime juice, like for
plenty of things.
drinks. So this is a Gimlet.
Not too shabby.
When I did look it up, it was like 4 parts gin, 1 part sweetened lime juice, but we just kind of adjusted for
One drink.
1 drink. Yeah, because I don't know, that's a lot. But yeah,
Speak for yourself.
it's great. Love it. Okay, so in our next, we're gonna do some He's a 10 Butt bookish edition in honor of the Lady Bridgerton drink we're gonna have later. And just go full on book. So I'm going to be asking Molly He's a 10 Butt with all of my favorite book boyfriends. Also, please ignore the train. This is where we live.
Yeah. But to be fair, Kacee's read, she knows these book boyfriends better than I do. I only know a handful.
She does. You know a few of them. You will not know all of them.
I won't know all of them.
You'll know a few of them from Bridgerton.
Oh, you
But
put Bridgerton ones in there?
I have all of the Bridgerton boyfriends, husbands, and some other book boyfriends. So Molly will know just a select few, and the couple that you know won't be because you've read the books. They'll just because you watched the show. Okay, so we'll do some of these while we sip on our Gimlets. Okay,
Gimlet!
He's a 10 Butt. He punches you in the face when he meets you. What are you giving him?
0.
What?
That's violence. What the heck? Towards me. It's not
That
even,
is so rude.
that's not even violence for like someone else. It's violence towards me. Fast.
Wow. Okay. I'm real disappointed.
He punches you in the face.
I'm still disappointed because of the character, but you don't know him yet. You'll know him eventually.
Oh, okay.
Okay. He's a 10, but he ruins your favorite sister's chance at happiness.
Well, considering I don't have a sister.
Say you had a favorite sister. Here's my chance at happiness.
7?
Okay. That's
7?
That's Mr. Darcy. Okay.
Hand flex.
He's a 10, but he won't let you out of the house.
I already know who this is, and I hate him. I hate him. So, -2.
Fair. For Tamlin, -2.
I was like, I know exactly who it is. Yes.
Okay, he's a 10, but he gets you wasted and he forces you to give him lap dances.
Well, 10.
You know what book boyfriend that is?
I think so.
Who do you think it is?
It's Rasan.
Yeah. Okay. He's a 10, but he's engaged to your sister.
Ooh. Engaged, not married?
Engaged to your sister.
6.
You gonna do Anthony Bridgerton like that?
I'm sorry.
Okay. He's a 10, but he likes plants more than people.
I'm not a fan of plants. 6.
I think that's fair. This is not my favorite book boyfriend. Like, he's not my book boyfriend. He's just somebody's boyfriend, husband. I don't like him as much.
I thought you were going to be like, it's Neville Longbottom.
That would be hilarious. So I did not think about Harry Potter book boyfriends. Okay. He's a 10, but he hates your job and passion and convinces you to give it up.
3.
I don't like that. Down. Get
You
off of
can't
the chair.
stop.
No. I don't like that.
Stop. That I gave it a 3 or that he...
You gave it a 3.
Stop. Stop.
You'll
Consent. You should not put your filthy paws on anyone's chair.
Get away. Pop him on the nose. No.
Go lay down.
Hero.
Go lay down.
Get out. I'm sorry. Friends, get away. Okay. He's a 10, but he doesn't want kids.
1.
Fair.
Oh, is that Hastings?
Yeah. That's the Duke.
Did you see that invitation? Before we get going, did you see that
That's
the
he
party
couldn't come
thing
because he
for
had
the party
to pull
favors?
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
It's like
funny.
we originally had the Duke of Hastings coming, but he pulled out at the last minute. So here's a party favor. I died. Okay.
He's a 10, but he won't marry you because you're the help.
Am I really interested in getting married? He's a 10 though?
He's sleeping with you, but won't marry you because you're the help.
4.
Okay. Fair. That is my least favorite thing about that book boyfriend. I know. You'll find out eventually. Most of these you'll find out eventually because you'll read them or whatever. Okay, he's a 10, but he's your dead husband's cousin and best friend.
Hold on, let's rewind that one.
He's a 10.
He's a 10, but he's
your
my dead husband. Hold on. Dead husband's
cousin and best friend.
cousin and best friend?
Yeah. So your husband who died, this guy is his cousin and also his best friend.
I don't even know. I can't even begin to figure out who that is.
You don't know who this is.
6, 7, somewhere in there. 6.5.
Okay. He's one of my favorite book boyfriends. Yeah, I love him.
Okay. I mean, I feel like that's a good number considering I gave some people a -2.
That's well, tampon deserves a -2. Okay, he's a 10, but he's been pining for somebody else for most of his life.
But when he finally realizes there's no more pining, though, yeah?
Probably. I would say we don't know yet. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get rid of this. I still be right.
8. I'm gonna say an 8.
An 8? You gave that an 8, and you gave freaking. Okay.
Well, because I'll move that other one to like a 7.5. This one's an 8.
Okay. Whatever.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know the backstory. You just said he's a 10, but
He's a 10, but he's been pining for somebody else.
get out of
For
my
most of his
face.
life. Does it change?
I don't like you.
Does it change if most of his life has been about 500 years?
Yeah, that's a 4. That's 500 years. You gotta like backlog against someone.
It's a 4.
Get over here.
He's loyal to his feelings. A 4.
Is this Azrael?
Duh! Obviously. A 4 because of his love for Morrigan. Okay, so now I'm making the Lady Bridgerton.
We haven't gotten to his book yet, and so I don't know how it turns around for him.
But he's still a 10.
I just want to know how it turns around for him.
Hey, get away from the simple syrup, bud.
Hey.
Okay, so for the Lady Bridgerton, we're doing the same.
Up.
Oh, that's not the top for that. Where's the top for that? Oh. 2 parts Empress Gin, the Indigo pint.
Smack it a
One
little
part.
harder.
Open that.
He's a 10, but you smack him pretty hard. I'm just kidding.
Well, if he punches you in the face, it might be the love of your life.
Who the heck would punch you in the face? I don't know.
And then we're doing 1 part lavender syrup
Okay.
and 1 part lemon juice.
Oh. Okay. So the last drink, everything was pretty much the same, except we had regular simple syrup versus the lavender one. And then it was lime versus lemon.
Yes.
So
this is more of a lavender lemonade type of a gin drink.
time to shakey shake.
Yes, and then we shake because we like shaking. It's a lot more dramatic. It's more fun.
That doesn't look very dramatic.
It's more dramatic than stirring.
I like it to stir.
I don't like elegance in his house. This is not an elegant house.
Clearly, since he's a 10, but he punches you in the face, should be a higher number than a 4.
I mean, I would give him a 14. Just based on knowing his character.
Said he punches you in the face.
One time. The first time.
It takes one time. And then
he's a 14. He's 1,000. I don't know. He's the best. Okay. Lady
Alright,
Bridgerton.
cheers.
I still like this one better.
Yeah.
I like them both.
I will say, when we first made this one,
Oh.
it is not as in your face. Because the last
time?
Yeah, this time. The first time we had it, I was like, oh.
It might just be like time or because we already had one. I don't know.
Oh.
Okay. Continuing on with our
It is
super
pretty
10.
good. I feel like it.
Did Azrael left? He's a 10, but he thinks you're a shallow party girl.
I know who this is. 11.
I'm happy you know who this is because it's your favorite. So if you had not given him a high score, I would have made fun of you.
You could also say he's a 10, but he electrifies you, and I'd be like, heck yeah.
I mean, that's not a negative thing. There's just negative things about the guy, so that's not a negative. He's a 10, but he basically lives in a dirty frat house.
Rude Devin.
Crown Prince of the Malvarn Fae. I'm sorry, Rune. I didn't mean to spill my drink. But Rune's house, Rune wouldn't clean it up, so.
9.
Alyssa? Did you hear that? Rune.
What? We can't be as high as Hunt.
Okay, I mean, I would have given Rune way more than Hunt, but it's okay. He's a 10, but he hates your mother.
Well, my mom's dead, so 10.
Okay. Okay. He's a 10, but he makes his little brother follow you everywhere.
I don't like that. Give me a number. 3.
my favorite book boyfriend on here, so I'm upset. He's a 10, but he doesn't let you know that your brother is actually alive. The last three have been the same person.
3.
Fair. He's a 10, but he's your professor.
He's my professor?
Yes.
What does he teach?
Science field things. Sciencey things?
Sciencey things?
Yeah. You're in your grad school. He's a professor. He's not your professor, but he's a professor.
Is this an Allie Hazelwood book?
Yeah. Yeah. He's not your professor. He's not like your like doctoral person.
Oh.
But he's a professor of the school that you're getting your doctorate at.
Oh, okay. 10.
Okay. I agree.
That doesn't seem like a bad thing. Like, that's not a but to me. Now, if he was my direct professor...
You're right. Yeah. He's
how long
10.
would he have to be my professor? Moving on.
He's a 10, but he refuses to work with you.
2.
This is also one of my favorite book boyfriends. That's just like, yeah. So, should not be a 2. He's a 10. He's a 10, but he ruined your mentor's career.
5.
What if you find out later that your mentor is actually a horrible person and has stunted your career by his beliefs about women? You just didn't know it at the time.
Wait, my mentor is the one who
You find out
stunted?
that your mentor is actually a horrible person who has ruined your career.
The mentor ruined my career.
Yeah.
Because of his...
Like, has kind of torpedoed your career.
Because of the beliefs that he has in women.
Yeah. Does that change your answer?
I'll give him a 9.
Good.
Good.
Okay. He's a 10, but he is the ex-boyfriend of your ex-fiance's new fiance.
Why do you do this to me? I can't follow.
This is a new...
Okay, hold on.
This is a new book boyfriend,
Okay.
and I love him.
So he's my...
He is the ex-boyfriend
Hold on. Ex-boyfriend
of your ex-fiance's
of my ex-fiance's
new fiance. Hey, get out of there.
Ew, Cairo.
You have water in your bowl.
9. 9.
9? Okay, cool.
9. Don't put your lips by those things.
He's a 10, but he's your stepson.
-2 with Tamlin.
But, okay,
No.
so I'm gonna,
No.
hold on, I'm gonna add to it. But with your husband, it's kind of a married... I closed the door for a reason. No. But your husband, you're just married in name only. You have not done the deed. You will not be doing the deed. You're just married in name only. He has another wife. You're a second wife. For political reasons. You're married. And you're...
No.
And
No.
No, with the stepson stuff?
No.
Okay. Okay.
What are we keeping in the family? That's disgusting.
Okay.
Negative. That's a hard pass.
I don't remember which book boyfriend this is. He's a 10, but he's terrible at first impressions. Oh, I do remember. Okay. Terrible at first impressions. Like awful. Like he
Lucian.
yelled at you.
Oh, I'd be like Lucian because, you know.
So what number are you giving? That's not Lucian.
It's not probably Lucian. Oh, terrible first impressions. But he gets better with time.
Yeah. He redeems himself with like handwritten letters. But like the first impression you have of him is him following you into your brother's hospital room and him yelling at you because you broke his phone.
What?
He didn't know it was your brother's hospital
A
room.
dick is a 6. So he's a 6.
6, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, if he makes terrible first impressions and like you get past that whole thing, and then you,
Maybe not
but
if
then
he's yelled at you in your brother's hospital room.
right. But I mean, like if he's still making terrible first impressions with other people, you're gonna be having to like schmooze other people to like be like, he's just a terrible first impression person.
Bad anxiety, social anxiety.
No excuses. Play like a champion.
Okay, he's a 10, but he's 10 years younger than you. Okay.
I'm a modern woman. Get off the chair. Off.
Okay, last one. He's a 10, but he is a demon who wants to take your soul.
-2.
But you don't have this.
Are you about to make a ginger joke?
Yeah.
Are you for reals? Wow. See what years of friendship have done to us.
There you go.
Alright, cool. Well,
Those are some of my favorite book boyfriends, and you gave some
who
of
are
them
your
twos.
who are your top 3?
Okay, hold on. I gotta look at the list again. Oh, you know who I didn't put on here? Because I don't have a good enough red flag is Cassian. I couldn't come up with something for Cassian because there is nothing.
He's
red
a
flag
10,
about
but he acts like an 8-year-old.
No, he does not. He is the general of the largest army in Prithian. He does not act like an 8-year-old.
Have you seen him argue with anyone? He argues like an 8-year-old.
No, he does not.
Yes, he does.
No.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, he does not.
He's a 10, but he has no personal boundaries.
He has personal boundaries. What are you talking about? Give me a personal boundary
He's
that
a
he
10,
did not accept.
But he doesn't believe in keeping it in the bedroom.
That's not gonna lower his number.
Cassian, the only one on the list who isn't on the list. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so number 1, Cassian, but he's not on the list. At number 2, oh gosh, is Xaden Ryerson.
Xaden's number 2?
Yeah. I know that they have really bad miscommunication and it's really annoying, and I'm really blaming Rebecca Yarros for that, not Xaden. I refuse to let it affect my
I'm
love
not
for
gonna blame the
Xaden
character
Ryerson.
because the author just is not writing the way that she needs to write for him.
I'm not letting Rebecca Yarros' refusal to allow them to have one conversation ruin the character of Xaden
For a whole
Ryerson.
book. How many pages was that? Was
Too
that book?
long, but yeah.
It was a whole book of miscommunication
I know.
between two characters.
It's not Xaden's fault. And then next, I'm really gonna have to go with Benedict Bridgerton.
Which one was he?
He says he won't marry you because you're the help. You'll have to get there to find out more. Actually, but also he's a 10, but he's your dead husband's cousin and best friend. Because Michael
Get
is
off!
my favorite.
Off.
Michael is my favorite.
Who's Michael?
I don't want to ruin something for you.
Is this an Allie Hazelwood book?
No,
Thank you
it's a
for-
Bridgerton book boyfriend.
Oh, is this like one of those prequel,
Yeah.
spin-off
Yeah.
thingies?
No. I didn't even include those people.
Oh my
He's a 10, but he kidnaps you and makes you believe that he's a pirate when he's actually in the Royal Navy.
7.
Andrew is not a 7. Andrew is my favorite. Actually, Andrew Roachby is my favorite.
Over Cassian?
No. People with wings over real people. But then one of my next ones is he's a 10, but he punches you in the face.
Who is that?
Um,
Is this from the next SJM series or no?
yeah, it's from Throne of Glass.
I gotta read that.
And then
No. No.
from my contemporary ones, I would say, who's my favorite? He's a 10, but he refuses to work with you. No. Yeah.
Over
Liam.
the professor?
Yeah, Liam. I like Liam better than Adam. I do love Adam and Jack, but Liam is my favorite of the Allie Hazelwood guys. So, there you have it. Those are some book boyfriends that Molly just rated.
If you're upset with any of the ratings, Too bad.
Yeah, I guess we can say who they all are to avoid spoilers, but if you have thoughts in the comments on them and who you think they are, let us know. I'll let you know if you're right or wrong.
Or if you have more he's a 10 but, feel free to share.
Yeah.
Or anything like that.
Also, Mr. Darcy is one of my favorites, just from a less modern book.
Did you see me do my hand flex?
Darcy is my favorite, especially if he's played by, what's his name? Who plays him? I love him as Darcy.
The one that
In the Keira Knightley one.
Oh,
I forgot his name.
there you go.
He's my favorite Darcy.
That's your favorite Darcy?
Yeah. For sure.
Mm.
For sure.
Okay. Perfect. Excellent.
Anyways, yeah. And let us know if you've watched Bridgerton season 3 and how you feel about Pollen.
And if you have not, so anyways, also if you have not, I highly recommend watching episode 2 and 3 back to back.
Don't pause.
Don't pause. Just go straight into 3. Even if you're like, I don't have time, dedicate at least the first 5 minutes of that episode. You will not be disappointed. I'm here for you people. Okay. That's all I have about Bridgerton.
Oh, yeah. Okay, which was your favorite of the drinks? The regular Gimlet or the Lady Bridgerton?
I still like the Lady Bridgerton. It's a little sweeter. Honestly.
It is. Because it's got lavender in it.
Yeah, the flavor profile, it's very similar. It's a little sweeter, I think, is what you could differentiate the two. But the Gimlet's not bad. I did like the Gimlet.
Yeah.
So I would order the Gimlet if I was out.
Same. Also, the other thing that we didn't do, but another potential option for this type of a drink is a French 75, which is basically the Lady Bridgerton with sparkling wine in it. Yeah, it's not as common. I don't feel like I've seen it at lots of places.
Right, but you could probably make it as like a large batch thing, and it would last longer than a large batch than having to do like a hand. Yeah.
So but you could add, like, you would make this and put it in a larger glass, add ice, and then top it with a sparkling wine. Is a French 75. I don't remember if it is always the lavender flavored or if it's the simple syrup and like just the lavender flavor is kind of a common spin on it. But a French 75 is basically gin, simple syrup, a citrus juice, and sparkling wine added on. So
perfect.
We didn't have that today, but that's another great option to make it more like light and refreshing.
Especially for summer.
Yeah.
And if you're in Florida like we are, then anything refreshing is great for us. So yeah. Ooh, we should take this to Mama J and flink with it.
We should go flanking.
Yes, flanking.
For everybody who doesn't know, flanking is floating and drinking at the same time.
Yes, but don't forget to flink responsibly. Yeah. That's all.
Always drink responsibly.
Flink.
Responsibly.
Yeah, and drink.
Ugh, I can't talk. Responsibly. Responsibly. I don't know what it is.
Tongue twister. Anyways, but thanks again for, we're going to wrap it up here and
come back next time for more Drinks with Bestie.
Drinks with Bestie.
Woohoo!
Alright.
Bye.
Bye.
Just going to sit here and wave because this is the uncut version, so I'm just going to wave until Molly turns it off.
That's right.